Jillian, Republican senators turning up the heat on Congressman Adam Schiff, who's still claiming he doesn't know the identity of the whistleblower.
I don't know who the whistleblower is. I haven't met them or communicated with them in any way. Committee staff did not write the complaint or coach the whistleblower what to put in the complaint. The conspiracy theory, which I think was outlined earlier, that the whistleblower colluded with the Intel Committee staff to hatch an impeachment inquiry, is a complete and total fiction.
All right, here is the reaction to Indiana Senator Mike Braun, who was in the room for the first round of questioning yesterday. He joins us live from Capitol Hill. Senator, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning.
I know that I don't think any Republicans believe Adam Schiff that regarding his connection to the whistleblower. But yesterday, your colleague, Rand Paul, was quite frustrated because he would like to be recognized, but the Chief Justice so far has not done it. He would like to be recognized on the Senate floor, and it sounds like he wants to talk about the whistleblower and perhaps use that whistleblower's name.
A couple topics are hot ones. The whistleblower, whenever the Bidens come up, because they were so deeply involved in what was going on in Ukraine. So you've got the ability as any senator to stand up, depending on how hard you're going to try to get recognition. And since the Chief Justice is the presiding officer, he does control that dynamic. All I can tell you is Rand knows the system more than anyone. And whether he'll push hard on that or not, it at least is highlighting that the whistleblower and its origination and the cabal of individuals that were involved with it, you know, would be up for discussion when you're trying to remove a president. So that's where I'm at.
All right, so if these 4 Republicans vote for more witnesses and the Democrats get their way, this continues on for a long time. If 3 Republicans vote for more witnesses, what does that mean? Is that 50-50? Is that a tie?
That's tricky, too, because there's a question of how much sway the presiding officer would have over that dynamic.
Roberts.
What does that mean? Chief Roberts would make the decision?
He could. And then if 51 senators don't like the decision, you could overrule the presiding officer. So we're getting into some territory that's probably uncharted here. And it's ironic that we're getting down to 2, 3, or 4 being kind of the magic numbers. All I can tell you, as we've gone on with the trial, the talk they dislike the most is what comes from Professor Dershowitz. The whole dynamic changed where it got more defensive on the prosecution side when he was coming at the articles as being ill-founded, and then started talking about quid pro quo, in that even if it happened, as Bolton contends, that doesn't get close to rising to an impeachable offense. And there's going to be a lot of discussion on that. And when the other side comes back with, would you address what the prior question was, you know you've hit a hot button.
USMCA got signed yesterday in the Rose Garden. What's it going to mean for your state? What changes?
We are the largest manufacturing state per capita in the country. Wow. Agriculture is so important, and Speaker Pelosi has been playing footsie with this thing for 6 months. That was a pen that was worth receiving. You know, the pens that were handed out in impeachment, I think, are, you know, a metaphor for where we're at in this country. It's a big deal. It'll hype up the growth in GDP, over so many jobs created. It's just good across the board, and we need to get back to that, as well as tackling health care and other issues. And I know most Hoosiers are interested in that as well. Yes.
Sure. But you know, Senator, the reason Nancy Pelosi didn't bring it up until everybody voted on impeachment was she didn't want to give Donald Trump a win.
Exactly. And sadly, that's where we're at. But it's resonating across the country that the agenda is working. And when you look at the crazy talk on the other side, whether it's coming from Bernie or Joe Biden, you know, it is going to be an easy, I think, argument for our president to make. He's doing a great job.
Senator Braun, thank you so much from the great state of Indiana, where the farmers are happy this morning. Thank you. We're just